Oh, yeah, it's not something that everyone agrees on. Yeah, IQ's ESS is similar to N64's. I dupe 95 Skullful is in this run. Yeah, the black screen with the Japanese text is the memory card saying saving or something like that. Captain J Puff, I think it's stupid to compare runners of different games. You compare runners in the same game in the same category, and that's it. Trying to make comparisons between different games and categories is just dumb and never accurate, and just picking favorites. Pretty sure IQ dupes is exactly as much as N64. No, lighter GIM isn't used. We want to use a lighter cutscene for Bottle Adventure, and it would also be really difficult to avoid, difficult and slow to avoid the cutscene for the entire run. Nice. Yeah, you RBA ZL. Like everything you can RBA from the trade items, you RBA. You use the trade item RBA pretty much to the max. How different is routing from this category in regular 100%? The big difference is obviously the heart pieces and the gold skulltulas. So gold skulltulas as of the 95 dupes is essentially, they essentially can be completely ignored. Before, when the dupe max was like 70, we still had to figure out how many, like, what the fastest normal gold skulltulas would be, which was kind of interesting. We actually got to pick and choose like what gold skulltulas seemed fast enough to get. So we ended up getting, I think, 32 gold skulltulas before. Now we're only gonna get 5. And then heart piece is a similar situation. So instead of having to get every heart piece, we only have to get certain ones that are faster than approximately 20 seconds. So any heart piece that's takes more than 20 seconds to get, we just ignore. Which is really interesting. And then also the dungeons. We don't have to worry much about the dungeons anymore. So the routing is really different. We don't have to worry about skulltulas and heart pieces that much. We get to pick and choose which ones we want to get instead of having to get them all. Dungeons. We enter Spirit Temple for a total of 2 seconds in the entire run, which is really cool. And we want to RBA as soon as possible, which actually is really cool because in normal 100% we want to skip the entire adult trade quest for Beagle Run Sword, and in this on GameCube you can't skip the quest, but that's good because, or it's not necessarily good, but it's not bad because we want to get all the trade items for RBA anyway. You have to enter it for 2 seconds to get Requiem, because you have to enter and exit. Yeah, TK. I'm glad I spent 10 minutes practicing ESS only to fail the West attack. Run I was most satisfied with at the time. Um, it's either between like my 2145 any percent back when it was the record and my 142 any percent. Both of those I was happy with at the time, but I mean at the time that I got them, but I very quickly realized that they weren't that good like only a few weeks later. Um, Actually my 424, my current 100% run, had fishing and Dampe gone better, would probably be up there. I mean, they are like RNG. So like my overall play in those runs was pretty good. That's also up there, I guess, but it's hard to count it because of Dampe and fishing. Hey, Tofu. No, I haven't gotten nervous in a speedrun in a long time. After playing this game for so much, there's like not really a lot to get nervous about anymore. Especially when I mainly run 100% and the hard stuff in 100% is all in the beginning of the run. And the later part of the run is not as difficult and there's not a lot to get stressed about anyway. Oh my god. My god, I hate this on GameCube. The trick is so much. I don't want to say hard. It's a lot harder for me on GameCube because I'm so used to like ridiculous amounts of lag. I probably should have death warped out there actually. Lag and the controller diagonal is not the same. Pause buffering, that trick is bad. I will never do it. I don't know how to pause buffer it and I plan to never learn how. Epic. I wonder if I'll even be able to do the chains. I probably won't. Now I have to navigate there backwards blindly because I don't know where the bridge is because I messed up. Okay. Are the chains here? Okay. Well, this run is absolute garbage, but we'll take it. I'm sad that the dogs can follow you into this area, but they won't follow you into Temple of Time. I want to do dot skip with the doggy. My font for live split is Lucidia Grande. Okay, the thing with the chains there is if the last time you looked at the bridge it was down and then you turn away from it and then it turns night and it's supposed to go up, the chains are still down because like the last time it was loaded in memory they were down, and the game needs to like look at the once you look at the chains then the game will reload the bridge and realize, oh, it needs to be up. But until then, if you can get there without having the full camera on the bridge, the chains will still be down. You can get up there. You like get on the chains while it's still down, and then load the let the camera load the full bridge. Okay, the difference between this 100% and normal 100% is normal 100% has certain requirements, like you need to get all of the real gold Skulltulas and all of the real heart pieces, so you can't just dupe 100 Skulltulas and dupe all your heart pieces and stuff like that. You need to get all of those items in the real overworld, and then you also need to get the real version of every item and beat all the dungeons and defeat Ganon. And this category says doesn't matter how you get the stuff, you just need to end the run with 20 hearts, 100 Skulltulas, full inventory, and get to the credits. Which means we can wrong warp to the credits, we can RBA a bunch of stuff, we can dupe a bunch of stuff. No, that's not GameCube only. Yeah, defeating Ganon is part of the Hundo definition. If it wasn't, VC would just wrong warp to the credits from Goma. No, you're not required to look at your menu. Although I did for my last run, just because it was the first run and I just wanted to demonstrate everything, but you're not actually required to do that. I mean, if you just watch the run, you can know that I will have everything. No, man. Point 2 is bad. I saved a minute because my PB lost a minute because my PB was stupid, bad, and awful. Not like this one's much better though. Yeah, there's a few good Twilight Princess speedrunners. If you want to watch TP speedrunners, you should follow Rodner and Jaredum. Rodner is that red guy in the chat. And also this guy. Geratum also runs TP and is really good. You are our red guy, Rodner. Yeah, Rodner has the current TP record, and Geratum is like a minute behind and has had the record a few times as well. They're like by far the best two TP runners right now. Hey, Samurai Man. Are you still running TP, Samurai Man? I saw you doing it a while ago, but I'm not sure if you've still been doing it recently. I know you got like a 310, 309 or something. That's pretty good. Oh, you did a run today, okay. Follow Samurai Man 2 then. .307, oh man. I should probably get the bugs in Graveyard instead of the ones under the rock and cack. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, that means Dampé is not in this category. This kind of emulator is called the GameCube version. Oh, I forgot Deconops. Whatever. After this, I want to do max percent child. So since GameCube's save warping is so slow, it's better to die here instead of actually save warp. Well, you do like a semi-save warp, I guess. Die and save and not continue. I have no idea how long max percent child is. I'm not 100% certain I'm actually gonna do a speed run of it, if you can even call it a speed run. I want to play through it and then see if I can get things down to a somewhat fast and somewhat consistent level, and then try a run, and then it might be like 7 or 8 hours or something like that. It could be a really, really long. Like, it will for sure be longer than 100%. So I want to go to Ganon's castle there, because it turns it to night, and I want it to be night right now, because I also want it to turn day. Max percent adult, Max percent adult is now really, really stupidly hard now, because of the, Gerudo Fortress Wrong Warp. Basically, you can do the Gerudo Fortress Wrong Warp to Hyrule Castle as adult now. And it's incredibly difficult and required, and I don't want to do it. Okay, so lots of RBA just happened there. I got a bottle on... For those who don't know what RBA is, I got a bottle on my B button. When you get a bottle on your B button, it writes the value of the item you catch in that bottle to a memory address based on the value of the item you have on C right. First thing I did was with an empty bottle. By catching bugs with an empty bottle on C right, it gave me a new bottle in my third bottle slot with bugs in it, so essentially I now have another bottle. I then did it with hookshot on C right, which put a bottle over my ice arrow slot. After that, I caught bugs with Poe on C right, which gave me 29 bomb shoes. And then I caught it with Pocket Egg on C right, which gave me the highest Deku Stick upgrade. And now, after I wake Talon with this Cuckoo, I'm gonna dump and catch my bugs with the Cuckoo on C right. And this is going to give me the Adult's Wallet and Black Gauntlets. Look at my rupee count. Oh. And I also have Black Gauntlets now, and Black Gauntlets have the same strength as Gold Gauntlets. No, this is 100% in quotes. The other one is real 100%. Of course I missed the Kajiro split again. Some people have been wanting to make this an official category, but until the issue with the Deku Nut upgrade gets sorted out, it's not going to be. Please catch it. My god. There we go. Well, no, because, like, they definitely are upgrades, and I definitely don't want to skip them. But for Deku Nut, I just kind of have to, unless I want the run to be awful. I'm gonna save just in case. Hey, SVA. I'm playing on the Master Quest disc, the original version on the Master Quest disc, but it would be the exact same on the Collector's Edition disc, yes. I don't know what I want my equips to be there. I would guess it's faster to save warp on Master Quest, but I'm not 100% sure. My Collector's Edition disc broke a long time ago, so I can't test it. Hardest game to master is not only very subjective, but also depends on the definition of master. Because this game has tons of categories, and like, by master, do you mean master any percent, or master, like, knowing everything and being able to do every single category extremely proficiently, including bingo? Because if you mean like master, like every single aspect of this game, then it definitely could be. Alright, RBAing fish on B with Kajiro on C right gives me a 30 arrow quiver and a 40 bomb bag, which means I now have the biggest bomb bag upgrade. I want to run and optimize this category a decent amount. Like, I'm not going to go, obviously, nearly as hard on it as normal 100%, but I want it to be decently good. So I dump fish with odd mushroom on C right, that gives me 1 heart piece. And then catch it with empty bottle on C right, which gives me a fish in my... Oh my god. A fish in my 3rd bottle slot. Whipping is hard. It is frame perfect, but I think the visual key for it is pretty good. Like, I just think very quickly after the shield hits, the bomb hits my shield, I press B. It's kind of like ISG, I guess. Like, ISG is frame perfect, but doesn't mean it's hard. Gotta sell my real bottle fish for some rupees. Now I want to collect a few heart pieces. I did get the one above Dodongo's cavern, right? Okay. I was scared a little bit there. Hey TB, thanks. Ooh, that movement. That was a pretty nice move. Alright, now that I have another full heart, I'm gonna dump my fish on B with Odd Mushroom on C right again. This is gonna give me another heart piece. And then I'm going to catch it in my real bottle, my first bottle specifically. And now I'm gonna trade it in for Odd Mushroom, or Odd Potion. Now, the thing about heart piece RBAing, a lot of people don't seem to understand is when you RBA a heart piece, basically the way your heart pieces work is your heart piece, the value of that heart piece slot in your inventory goes up by 16. So, like, one heart piece is 16, 2 is 32, 3 is 48, and then 64 would be 4, but then it immediately goes to 0. So, the value I have on B when I RBA it is never going to be higher than 32. It's not possible to get an item with a higher value than technically 31 on your B button. So it's always going to give you exactly one heart piece, and that doesn't mean it's giving you one heart piece. It means it changes your inventory to have exactly one heart piece, which means you can actually lose heart pieces if you do it at the wrong time. Which is why I have to do it only when I have no other heart pieces in my inventory. Dang, that was a 6 split. Now I'm going to RBA it with Odd Potion. This is going to give me Song of Time and 3 Spiritual Stones. And also, I have to get Song of Storms after it, because if I get Song of Storms before, it would actually delete Song of Storms. Yeah, I know in OT3D some of the item values are switched around. Dr. Kill routed this, and then, well, okay. I routed this a long, long time ago, and it was a really bad, old, dumb route. And then Dr. Kill decided to do his own run of this, and I took a lot of his route and then rerouted it to fit my route, because he did some different rules than I did. I don't... Hello? How is that not working? God. So Dr. Kill did a lot of routing, and then I modified his route to fit my route. Because he was on VC, and he had some rules that I didn't agree with. The rules I didn't agree with is mainly he just required slots in your inventory to be filled, which means stuff like you can have a bottle over your hammer slot, and that counts as filling the hammer slot requirement. And like having Giant's Knife as Big Oran Sword, which I didn't really think should count. So I just RBA'd the Poacher Saw, that gave me Zelda's Lullaby, Nocturne of Shadow, Serenade of Water, and Prelude of Light. And now I'm gonna die. And I want to die here. One, for Death Warping back to the beginning of Lost Woods, which isn't really a big time saver, but also to get Deku Stick on B. And I'm gonna use Deku Stick on B in Water Temple when I get there. Alright, please Hess work this time. How is that going too far? This is so weird. Like, sometimes I feel like GameCube, I have to hold the ESS position is like halfway across the stick. And then sometimes I think like it's easier than N64. Oh, you know what? Pressure jump would be a good idea there. Well, actually, I think the Mega Flip might be a tiny bit fast. I'm gonna time that. That's a good idea. It's almost possible to do in all dungeons as child run. The only... Well, okay, there's one or two... Wow. There's one or two things stopping it, depending on your definition of as child. You can't beat Spirit Temple no matter what. But also, if your definition of as child means never becoming adult, then you can't beat Fire Temple. But you can beat Fire Temple as child if you allow becoming adult and then going back to child. Ah. I want to try, like, giving him the saw in the middle of the running backwards. Come on. So now it's time to go to Water Temple and get Long Shot. This is another thing that Dr. Kill's rules didn't require. Only required Hook Shot, and that made me really mad because Long Shot is like the best non-glitch item in the game. Although actually Long Shot kind of got nerfed because of the 95 Skulltula duping. Back when it was 70, Long Shot was super good, and now it's kind of like, meh. Hooks are hard. Wait, SVA, is that the jump slash strat? Because I don't want to jump slash because I only have one Deku stick. But if you can just hold right and just fall straight, then I'll probably do that. I wanted to test that and never got around to it. Although, you know what? It might be better to buy a Deku stick. Just hold right and jump. Okay. Yeah, I'll try that. But I wonder if there's anywhere I can get another Deku stick that'd be fast. Also, only having one bomb here really sucks. Gonna have to use a bomb shoe here. That really sucks. I really hate this with bombs. This is so much easier with hammer. I do release up halfway through. And mash A. Is this gonna work? My god. Really? Didn't even work with hookshot. God, I'm so mad, dude. Go away. Okay. Actually, I'm starting to think it might be better to route Water Temple in later, since Long Shot is gonna save a lot less time now. Oh, if you mean like estimated time, I can probably save like 20 minutes on my PB. Hammer I can't really get until pretty late because I want to use the Fire Temple Blue Warp to run up to Light Medallion, which I don't do, which I can't do until after I RBA the Broken Goron Sword, and I want to do that. Well, it's really long to explain all the reasons why, but Fire Temple can't really be done very early. Hello. Did I get bombs or not? Whatever. I definitely need more bombs than that. Alright, so now I'm gonna do RBA with Broken Goron Sword on C right and catching bugs, and this is gonna give me Shadow Medallion, Spirit Medallion, Water Medallion, and Forest Medallion. But delete my Spirit Medallion, or delete my Light Medallion. Need to catch real bugs again. Also, I need to get more bombs from the graveyard. 9 is way too low. This run is really tight on bomb counts. I want at least 19 or 20. Oh, the box HP. Thank you for reminding me before I went too far. Hello? My god. So sloppy. Farming bombs at Lake Hylia just isn't that great with Deku Stick, because you have to get Deku Stick jump slash ISG in order to break the bushes. Which is kind of annoying and slow. This isn't on ZSR because, first of all, only 2 people have run this category, me and Dr. Kill, and we have different rules for this category. And not only that, but the rules are super arbitrary. And we even skip a Deku Nut upgrade. And yeah, lots of bad things. This is just for fun. Some people have wanted to make this a real category, and there is merit for it, but not unless the Deku Nut upgrade continues to be a thing that kind of ruins the run. Or wait, no. What am I doing? Well, sniping, we do get 31 nuts. I don't know how you get 34, but yeah, we do that. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I mean 31 and 34 aren't really too different. So, good enough, I guess. That's not true at all. Cyclonic running Mario did not make people not want to run it. In fact, he probably encouraged a lot of people. Run sucks. Nerds with game, that's for the stick upgrade. You can't dupe the nut upgrade. There's just no way to do it. Currently, at least. Yeah, I saw the new 120 record. Pretty neat. Yeah, Split 4. A few people were working on a code like that, but the best anyone could do is like, you can reload the area, and you can reset dungeon flags, and that's about it. GameCube, because GameCube can dupe more Skulltulas and heart pieces than any other version. I really doubt that if OT comes out on Wii U VC, it will be able to do more, but if it does, it would probably be like duping like 300 Skulltulas or something like that. Something crazy. Alright, here's the first Skulltula I actually get. One of 5 that I think is worth getting. God. Oh yeah, that was a good split. Oh my god. Wait, is it actually slower than... Wow. Is it actually slower than BBC for Mario? Like, is the loading slower? More lag, or what's up with that? I can't do this good camera. Oh my god, this 1.0 move. Lower loading, no lag. This has the changed mirror shield and changed fire temple music. Hey, Pit. Alright, now time for personally one of my favorite parts. We're gonna go into Jabu now. So the Jabu loading zone actually still exists as a dull. It's under the ice, but above the water line. So you have to clip inside the ice from this corner here. Alright, first try. Yeah, what SVA said, in the 3DS version, the way you enter Jabu is you walk on the side of the ice. And there's like... I think what happened in the 3DS version is they moved the loading zone slightly so that you couldn't jump slash into Jabu as child, but by moving the loading zone, they made it so that you can just walk in as adult. Something like that. Pretty amazing. I wonder if the two Skulltulas in this room would actually be two of the fastest ones to get. I'm gonna skip them for now, but want to think about it. Since I only need to get 5 other Skulltulas now. Wow. Oh yeah, check out this room as Adult Link. Oh, water skip. God. Oh my god. Just hookshot it. Why didn't she do the noise? I thought that was enough time. I'm mad. Sort of, Pit. It's not something I want to grind for a super long time, but I do want to get a decent run of it. And it is pretty fun. And interesting. She does that noise after staying still for a certain amount of time. No, there's no solution to the poacher saw thing. Well, we have a sort of joke solution, which is... Oh my god. Our joke solution is have 31 Deku Nuts in your inventory, because if you have 31 Deku Nuts, then surely you must have the second upgrade. No, you can't. You can't press down the switch. It'd be so cool if like Adult could push down the switch, or with Iron Boots you could push down the switch or something, but even standing on the switch with Iron Boots does nothing. Which makes me really mad. Great spin faster than crouch stab. That would be really cool. I actually would want to test that. I bet it would work with Big Orange Sword. I don't know about Master Sword though. Thank you. I need hearts though. Okay. Oh. Everything is going my way. That's not Ocarina. 40 bombs, oh my god. You guys do not know the amount of joy I get from seeing a green 40 over my bomb count. Like that is one of the best feelings you can get in this game. 40 bombs. So good. Alright, so I gotta do Arbe here. I'm gonna get some more bomb shoes. I actually want to waste some bomb shoes. And dump my bugs. And when I dump with 26 bomb shoes, I get 31 because half milk is 31. I need to catch my bugs again. Actually. Okay. Alright, everything is good. Oh my god, that is not good. Okay. Oh my god. I just got wrecked. Do I have a Deku stick? Okay. Dude, the slow walk is the worst, and then combined with the fact that I didn't pull out Ocarina quickly. Oh well. Man, I was looking forward to saving time on that split. Actually, I probably wouldn't save time on that split, but I would save time on the next split. Is it bad if I break my Deku stick? I have to now. Okay, this should work fine. I can't put the red tunic on because in Death Mountain Crater, in Death Mountain Crater, there's a heat timer that says, you know, you need to put on the Goron tunic or you'll die. And that timer it takes priority over the expiration timer of the eye drops, so the eye drops can't expire in Death Mountain Crater while I don't have the Goron tunic on. So I don't have the Goron tunic on in Death Mountain Crater so that I could walk up to Bigoron and skip having to like walk all across Hyrule. Yeah, the switching to red tunic and back to green tunic was just to reset the timer, because I'm not sure if I would have had enough time otherwise. The GameCube version is slow for most things, but for this category it's actually good, because GameCube version can dupe more gold Skulltulas and heart pieces from Lost Woods than any other version. So it actually is good for this. Alright, let me make sure I have 13 nuts, and yeah, okay, and fish in slot 1. Alright, so since I RBA'd the Broken Goron Sword earlier, that gave me the Shadow and Spirit Medallions, which triggers the Light Arrow cutscene. Now the reason I want 13 Deku Nuts and fish in my first bottle is, as child I equipped Empty Bottle on C right. That is now fish on C right as child. And in this cutscene you actually go back in time and become child again, and then become adult again. Like during the flashback part, that actually is changing Link back to child and then back to adult. And when you have a bottle on B and you go to child and then back to adult, it'll put an item on your B button based on the item you have on C right. So since it's child, I now have fish on C right. Fish points to my Deku Nut count, which is currently 13, which means the game is going to read this value of 13 and put an item with the value of 13 on my B button once I become adult again. So once this cutscene is over, I'm going to have Farore's Wind on my B button. And Farore's Wind on B is a super good item. And you'll see why later. The Black Gauntlets it's a glitched gauntlet you can get when you RBA the Pocket Cuckoo, and it has the same strength as the Gold Gauntlets. Yeah, this is actual Bottle Adventure, the one that's not in reverse. My current estimate for a decent run is 320. I could see like a really, really good run getting 310 or something like that. Sub 3, maybe. It needs some pretty good optimization though. Yeah, RBA is essentially pointer manipulation. It's slightly more complicated than that, but you can basically, yeah. Oh yeah, that flashback that just happened put Furrow's Wind on B. So as of right now, I have Furrow's Wind on B, but obviously can't do anything until the cutscene's over. Hey Pixels, thanks. No, I had never played OOT before 2001. I got it, like, I got OOT for my 7th birthday, and I had played it before that. Like, I used to go to this after-school place where they had video games, and people would play OOT a lot, and I liked it there. But that was still in, like, 2001. I'd never played it before that. You just have to have a bottle on B. Doesn't matter what's in it. Now I have Furrow's Wind on B. Means we can do some very fun stuff. Seeing that 39 bomb count is so nice. Yes, it was pre 9/11. So first thing I need to do is enter and exit Lon Lon Ranch, so I can set Furrow's Wind outside of Lon Lon Ranch. Now, what I want to do here is... Okay, first to explain Furrow's Wind on B and the importance of it. So Furrow's Wind on B lets you set Furrow's Wind essentially anywhere. Like, anywhere you can use your sword, you can use Furrow's Wind now. The problem is there's still one place that I want to use it where I still can't use it because you can't use your sword, which is one of the houses in Kukiri Forest. Now, what I'm going to do here is allow me to use Furrow's Wind in that house. And to do that, I need to play this game and then warp out. Before I warp out, though, I'm going to get on this horse and then off it. Oh, yeah. And then warp out. Now, what that getting on and off the horse did is just when I die, I'm going to keep Froze Wind on B instead of it reverting to Deku Sticks like normal. Which is important because, as you see, my bomb and long shot are now grayed out. Every C item is now grayed out except for Ocarina. And to get rid of that, I need to die. But I want to not lose Froze Wind on B either. So now I need to go set Froze Wind in the house in Kokiri Forest. And I'm going to be using that for Long Warp a bit later. Alright, now it's time to die. The timer expiring does absolutely nothing, since I'm not in the game anymore. Oh no. Alright, time to go to Fire Temple. I needed to set Froze Wind outside Lon Lon because I needed to warp outside of Lon Lon. So I could warp out of the game, and that's just the best place to do it. I think I'm actually gonna skip Darunia's bombs here. That only give me 3. Actually, I probably want to put on hover boots. Then. Oh my god, dude. The death was so that I could actually use my C buttons again. When I warped out of the Lon Lon game, it actually made all my C buttons unusable except for Ocarina. How do we come up with this stuff? A lot of it starts as an accident, but then from an accident we learn more about the game. And as we learn more about the game, we learn how to put to use some of the knowledge we have gotten. And then stuff leads to other stuff, which leads to other stuff. And we have a lot of people working on it. We have a lot of people constantly trying to find new glitches and trying to find ways around things we couldn't get around before. And when you give a lot of people a lot of time and a lot of glitches, then eventually crazy stuff is gonna happen. I don't think it's possible to activate the Runia cutscene while going out of the room. Even if you could, all that would happen is like you'd be able to move after exiting the room. and you'd have a text box open. So you'd have like the text box moving around while walking. I actually want some for safety. Because I'm a little bitch. No, it's not faster to backwalk here. Only faster to backwalk there on N64 because it reduces lag. Oh. Oh. Okay, I have several questions about what happened there. Right answer is an amazing fight with no sword. No, okay. Cool, I love forgetting how to do rooms I've done 1,000 times. Oh yeah, the fast chest opening. Thanks to RBAing the Lens of Truth, which put a bottle over my hammer slot. Not light arrows. Fantastic split, as always. Yes, the normal 100% run is also very glitched. This is a bad name for the category. I just don't have any other good name for it. Dropping a bomb on that hole hurts Volvagia because there's actually 2 hitboxes for Volvagia. One for the flying one and one for the popping out of the ground one. And the one for the flying one is under the hole that she last flew into, which is that first one. So I'm going to use Furrow's Wind when this cutscene's about to start. Try to warp back to the house and cause a wrong warp. And I'm now in the Light Medallion cutscene. How much of the run is done with the sword equipped? Probably half, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, I already have light arrows. I got it after Begoran Sword. That's how I got Furrow's Wind on B, is through the light arrow cutscene. So, if you remember back when I RBA'd my big Broken Goron Sword, I mentioned how it deleted the Light Medallion. Deleting the Light Medallion is not okay, because we need Light Medallion to finish. Like, it still counts as a thing you need to have in your inventory to finish. So we have to wrong warp back into this cutscene to get it back again. Yeah, you have to watch this cutscene twice. And this isn't the only cutscene you watch twice. Spoilers for later. Nope, even Glitched 100% isn't skipping this. In fact, we watch it more than any other category. Well, okay, this cutscene isn't that bad because wow, Rodner. This cutscene isn't that bad because it actually ends right here. Like, it doesn't show the Sheik cutscene part. Like, the cutscene's gonna end right here, and it doesn't show the part where, like, Sheik says, hey, you, go to these dungeons and stuff, or something like that. I still have Furrow's Wind on B, so I'm gonna warp back to the house, because the Furrow's Wind point wasn't actually deactivated, since I wrong warped with it, rather than actually did a normal warp with it. So now I'm gonna set it in front of Link's house for the next wrong warp. now we're gonna go to Deku Tree. The best dungeon in this category. I'm gonna Mega Jump to get out of bounds, and then skip the load trigger, which allows me to easily walk into Deku Tree. And now, Deku Tree with Long Shot is pretty well. Actually, Deku Tree with a few items as adult is pretty cool. So first off, we can Long Shot to the vines. And now we enter this room. Oh my god. This isn't good. Alright, check this out. Bam. Hammer. Yeah, I offered a glitch exhibition for SGDQ, and it got through first rounds. I'm still not 100% sure I'm going to be going to SGDQ, but if I do, and that gets through, then yeah, I'll be doing a glitch exhibition there. I didn't figure that wrong warp out specifically, really. Shoutouts to ground jump. Other people figured out that wrong warp, but a lot of stuff is just originally a lot of wrong warp stuff was just guess and test, but I think people figured a way to like find out which wrong warps would lead where. Alright, now for a boss key skip. Now, normally some of you might have seen this boss key skip in all dungeons, and you need to use a jump slash recoil to do it. Now, I don't have a sword, but I can sort of make it work with hammer. Okay. Alright. So I have to use the hammer on the wall, and then equip hover boots. And hover boots preserve your momentum just enough to make it to the loading zone. Okay, the not a real boss key skip. Or whatever you want to call it, I don't know. 2, 3, 1 skip. The only wrong warp I know for sure is that Jabu, if you do a death cutscene, or a death wrong warp for Jabu, you would go to the big Octo cutscene. I don't know about anything else. Alright, time for another wrong warp. This one's fun. This is the Saria song cutscene. I wrong warped to Saria song. Now the reason this is an important wrong warp... Oh yeah, also Saria is inside the log. But anyway, the reason this is an important wrong warp is that to normally get Saria song, you need to have Zelda's letter, which requires watching that long cutscene with Zelda at Hyrule Castle. And I want to avoid that cutscene completely in this run. And so we wrong warp into Saria's song to do that. Now wait, the best part is still coming up. Watch this. This is super hype. No, saying no to her doesn't change anything, Calvin. I tried. So the cutscene actually activates again. You have to watch this cutscene twice. This run can sort of be done on N64. You'd have to modify the route a little bit because GameCube can dupe more gold Skulltulas and heart pieces than N64. So you'd have to get more real gold Skulltulas and heart pieces. But the route overall should work out the same. Also, what's really interesting about this Rung Orb is it actually puts you in a really interesting map. Like, this map isn't the normal Sacred Forest Meadow map. Like, it's not the child version or the adult version. It's this weird version where there's nothing else loaded. There's no enemies. There's no, like, rubies in the grass. There's not even a grotto to the berry fountain loaded. And the loading zone to Lost Woods actually takes you directly to Kikiri Forest. So this is a really easy map. Also, the sky is really weird looking. I'll show it off when I'm hookshotting up to a forest temple. I split on the second Saria song here. Check out the sky. Funky. Wow. Alright. That was interesting. Now, the Frozewind warp point was still set back at Link's house, so I needed to spell it and then set Frozewind here again. I'm going to use this for the Forest Medallion cutscene skip. Now, I mentioned earlier that I already have the Forest Medallion when I RBA the Broken Goron Sword. The reason I need to still beat Forest Temple is that the trigger for allowing you to go back in time is actually beating Forest Temple. Not just having the Forest Medallion. So that should be the 5 Skulltulas I get. And I'll be duping the 95 other Skulltulas after Forest Temple. I'm saving so much time because my PB was awful. It was my first run. The only reason you skip the Poe cutscene in normal 100% is because there's a gold Skulltula you want to get down there. Since we don't need that gold Skulltula in this run, there's no reason to. Technically, it would save like... I think it technically saves like a second to skip the Poe cutscene going to the Stalfos room if you're really perfect on it, but it's essentially not worth it. No, if you get over 100 Skulltulas, that's fine. Like, there's no penalty for having 101 Skulltulas. You have at least 100, that's good enough. Yeah, I decided to let just black omelets count. Also, that jump slash was super lucky. I was just doing a jump slash there to actually store the jump slash power and power crouch tab, and I got really lucky because the stuff was also jump slashed me. Yeah, it's faster to hug the right wall in the hallway because in the center there's a text trigger where Navi tells you to, that Navi tells you the hallway's twisted and I don't want to talk to Navi. Now standard boss key skip. Oh. Oh no! Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. That's really bad. I equipped Master Sword over for his wound. I just wanted to equip Hover Boots, dude. How do I want to do this? I mean, this was the last thing I needed for Ring 4, was this cutscene skip, so it's not a huge deal. I guess I'm gonna do a death cutscene skip, and then come back for the heart container. Might as well equip the Gorn sword doing this. Well, this sucks. Oh, you know what? I want to take some damage from him, so I don't want ISG. I think it is Rennie, but also I kind of don't want to risk getting another 4 heart pieces. I haven't really tested, like, getting, like, a huge extra number of heart pieces. Like, I think in this case it would be something like, 37. And I don't want to risk, like, going too far over that. I don't think anything big is going to happen, but I'd rather play it safe. And I mean, it's 20 seconds per heart piece. Probably more than that. Probably like an extra full heart could be as much as like a minute and a half. And I think getting the heart container is probably going to be like close to that. I'm still at 1.5. Am I really? Do I really not know how to count? If I do this, does this put me back in my original position? No. Wait, how do I do this? Alright, I haven't done this setup in a long time. I think it's 4th frame, I need one more. Okay. Alright, it worked. First time doing that, in some amount of time. Oh, actually, I want to do the cutscene skip while I'm at low health. You guys die, please. I'm just gonna skip this split because it's inaccurate at this point. I don't know if I should get rid of that for Rosewind point or if it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I don't necessarily need the heart container, but I think it's faster to go back and get it. Yeah, I'm sure it's faster to go back and get it, actually. Really that long. Alright, now it's almost time to get lots of gold Skulltulas. Oh wait, no, not yet. Alright, so if you saw me do this run a few days ago, you may remember that I duped about 69, I think, Skulltulas. I found a way to dupe even more. That seemed to be the limit before, but I can do it now with about 95. Well, Master Sword, easier. By the way, that was not a problem with your stream. The game actually did freeze like that for a split second. I saw the same thing. On. No. It's not giving me the angle I want. I'll explain everything once I'm done with this. $101. We got an extra one. Alright, so explaining all that duping. So what I did was I got out of bounds and went behind the load trigger for that room. And by hitting the load trigger from behind, I can load that room over and over and over again. Now, before, I used to think the maximum amount of skulls I could dupe from there was about 70. Because after 70 or so, the skulls start unloading. Like, if you try to load more, then you actually won't load any more at all. And it'll actually start subtracting skulls. But what I figured out was that tokens actually take a lot less effort for the game to load than the full Skulltula. So what I can do is, after I think I'm approaching the limit, I can, once I think I'm approaching the limit, I can kill the Skulltulas, let the tokens drop, and then start duping more, and that would reduce the pressure on the game and allow me to get a few more in. Now I think the limit for this one is still about 95. I can't seem to quite get the 100, which would be the dream. But it's really close. Oh, I didn't open door time. Is that bad? No, I can just do it later. Yes, there are definitely more glitches in this game than Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is still extremely broken, but not quite on the level of this game. There's no grass in that area to destroy. Otherwise, yeah, I would. The only other actor that's loaded in that room is a grotto, and there's no way to unload grottos. This is something I wanted to run for a long time, and I just thought, you know what, I want to do this right now. Because it's really interesting and cool. The GameCube version, because GameCube can dupe a lot more gold Skulltulas and heart pieces than any other version. That duping glitch I just did with gold Skulltulas I would not be able to nearly get as many on like VC or N64. I don't make decisions on speed games before a game comes out, but if Zelda U is a good speed game, then of course I'll try it. I think technically you could argue that Oracle of Ages has Ace. I know Sockfolder was messing around with it, but like, you can't really do a whole lot with it. I think that's what he concluded, but like, sort of. But other than that, not really. Michael, I heard that SM64 has longer loading times on Wii U, so it's slower than VC, or normal Wii VC. Okay, this split I'm gonna save a lot of time on, but it's kind of inaccurate because I was supposed to open the door time. I'm gonna lose some of that time back. Actually, no, I'm not gonna lose that time back because the split that I'm supposed to lose the time back was the worst I've ever played in a speedrun, and so I can save a lot of time. So it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna try one weird shot out because it would be faster than save warping out. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna try to get some bombs here. This is probably a bad idea, but I really want some more bombs. I really hate how strict the bomb route is here. Actually, I should use bomb shoes. I don't need them right now. Hello? Give me bombs, dude. Let me just try one more since I don't need the last bomb shoe. That was a big waste of time. Whatever. I need to figure out something for that bomb route. I just don't know what I can do. Like, your bombs are always so bad here. And there's no good place to get bombs. Ass chest for 30 bombs, that would be sick. Wow, that sucked. So this is how we do the gate skip in this category. We unload the bottom part of Gerudo Fortress by skipping the load trigger from the top part. And 3/4 of the Wasteland has decent, I guess, on GameCube. I'd say it's worse than VC. Some people say it's better than VC, but I disagree. Losing time here because I decided to waste a lot of time trying to get a bomb drop. For the Saria song Wrong Warp, I set Forwards Wind outside of Link's house and warped back from Deku Tree. Deku Tree Blue Warp. It also works with Dodongo's Cavern Blue Warp, they're the same. Guys, look at my Deku Nut count. 26. Oh my god, 31. Dude, if I have 31 Deku Nuts, I must have the highest Deku Nut upgrade because that lets you hold 40 and the first one lets you hold 30. Oh my god. I didn't RBA Neighbor's Love. Hold on. Oh. Thanks for the resub, Beastie Bear lol. Doing this with Neighbor's Love gives me a bottle in my second bottle slot, so I now have all 4 bottles. Gwei, where's the Gwei? There he is. Really? Yeah, that's it. Oh, get the heart piece, get the heart piece. We got this last time. Oh my god. Can I jump slash to it? Okay. Didn't even need to. Don't swing the bottle. Yeah, SVA, I was thinking about that too, and I think it's technically faster, but like it's actually not too difficult if you do the method where you get like an upright angle and then you can just hold up and then down for a backflip and you get an angled backflip like that. And that's not really too bad, but Scarecrow's song is still like close to the same. So I'd rather just go with the easier method, even if bomb chew counts aren't a problem. Because it also, like there's one point in the hover where the hover gets weird and like the same kind of hover won't work. Well, I guess if you side flips it will work, but I don't know. For now, I'm gonna stick with Scarecrow's song. Alright, now I want to make sure I go back to Child with Bottle on B, so I need to actually open the Door of Time. I think it might technically be faster to get Deku Sticks back on B and just do Deku Stick dot skip twice, but it's like the same time either way probably, or close to it. And I think it's cool that opening the Door of Time is a thing anyway. That's actually a good question, William Wallace. I think it'd probably still be faster to RBA the gauntlets, but that's an interesting question actually. Oh my god, Remy. No, it didn't, but that is a genius idea. Thank you for mentioning that actually, because I was going to get, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. This is so hype, dude. I'm gonna get the 100 Skulltula Rupee reward as a thing in a speedrun. I was gonna get the 200 rupees in the grotto, but oh my god. This is amazing, dude. Oh my god, dude. This is the most excited I've ever been for a speed strat. Oh my god. Did I get the heart piece? I wasn't even paying attention. It's this guy, right? Yeah, okay, got it. That is so sick, dude. I can't believe we actually get that in a speedrun now. Remy, you are a genius. You're an accidental genius. I love this speedrun. Do you guys even know how many times I've ever talked to that guy in my life? I think I've talked to him in my entire life, like 5 times maybe, to get those rupees. And now I do it in a speedrun. Like, dude, this is like, I don't know how to describe it. That is amazing. This is a really good speedrun. I just want the rupees to buy bombs, actually. Because my bomb count is going to be so bad soon. Oh, split. Whatever. Oh, I'm gonna buy my bombs right now, actually. Is 32 enough? I hope so. Have I really missed every 5th split? Oh my god, I have. Nice. I don't have gold splits, I have yellow splits. Yellow means I lost time, but I'm still ahead. Blue is my best split color. Oh, I should change the Lon Lon stuff split to Epona's song, because I don't get any more Lon Lon stuff now. This is the actual Japanese Master Quest disc, yeah. I can't ESS, dude. Yeah, I know, Moo. I was thinking it might be faster to go from, uh, after, after you get the, house rewards, then go down to Hyrule Field. Which I actually haven't timed yet. I'm probably gonna time that later, but I don't know. Oh man, this cutscene with the door time opened. So weird. I wrong warp to the credits. Camros, this is not 100%. This is something different with different rules. It's just reading the paste bin. It explains everything. I'm gonna split there from now on. Actually, I'm just gonna remove that split. Or maybe change the Ocarina of Time split to opponent song or something like that. I don't know. I need to save warp. Just save warp. By the way, I'm sort of rerouting the endgame on the fly because last night I was working on the 95 gold Skulltula dupe thing last night, and I knew it changed the route, but I didn't really get a chance to like properly reroute everything. And I wanted to do a run today, so I just thought I'm just gonna reroute on the fly during the run. So my equips are, my everything is kind of really bad. I also need to count how many hearts I need to dupe. Okay, 1, 2, 32, 4, 35. I need to dupe 35 hearts. So yes, the game is actually frozen right now. The screen is fine. This is exactly what I'm seeing right now. This is going to be going on for a while. I'm not rewriting any value in the game. I just duped a bunch of Skull Kids, and the game can't handle showing it all. Basically, I duped Skull Kid about 40 times, and I did a few extra for safety, but I need to play Saria song for 35 of the Skull Kids, and then I need to get off the pedestal and talk to 35 of them, and then I'll get back on the pedestal and I will receive 35 heart pieces, and then hopefully movement will come back without freezing, and then I will save and quit. And I should have 18 and 1/4 hearts after this. What I was doing when I was doing the side hops is I hit the load trigger for this room from the opposite side so I could keep loading the room over and over again without unloading the room. So the game kept loading more and more of this room. And so now there's a bunch of Skull Kids and I can get a heart piece from all of them. I'm doing Sorry Song slowly for safety because if I fail the song, then that's -1 of the Skull Kids. That's why I duped a few extra for safety in case I do fail it. And also, the game is lagging really bad right now, which makes it hard to play it fast. Alright, that should be all for the Saria songs. Now I need to talk to them all. No, Michael. The game is still trying to just load the Skull Kids, but right now I'm talking to all the Skull Kids, and every time I talk to one, it registers another heart piece I'm supposed to get. Yeah, this run did 95 gold Skulltulas. It was so hyped too, because getting 95 Skulltulas means that by the time I got to the House of Skulltulas rewards house, the 100 guy was actually freed, which means that I could actually get 200 rupees from him and actually use it in the route, which was super hype. I got 2 Skulltulas in Ice Cavern, 2 Skulltulas in Forest Temple, and the Skulltula above the Frozen Waterfall in Zora's Domain. Almost done with the talking part. Alright, we got movement. Now I just gotta get back to the pedestal. And now collecting the heart pieces. Six, 7, 8, yeah, almost done. This is 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Alright. So I have to save and reset there because the game is going to crash at some point in the near future if I keep going. Oh right, I need to get rid of the text. The GameCube or the Wii VC version wouldn't be able to dupe as many gold skulltulas and heart pieces. Yeah, you can do that and get more than 20 hearts. And when you get more than 20 hearts, your second heart line just starts extending across the screen. Wait. 10 minutes of Saria's song is pretty fun. I played an ad. Probably got a few cents out of it. Oh my god. When the screen was frozen, I duped a bunch of Skull Kids, and because of all the Skull Kid duping, that's why the screen got frozen, because the game couldn't display them all. And then I played Saria's song for all the Skull Kids, and then they all gave me a heart piece, playing Saria's song for them. So now I need to have 13 bomb shoes and Poe on C right. Now if you remember at the end of Adult 2 I had a bottle on B. This is going to trigger Bottle Adventure when I go back to Adult, which is when it takes the item on C right as child and puts whatever value associated with that item onto my B button. And Poe links to bomb chew count. My bomb chew count is 13. 13 bomb chews, or 13 is the value of Furor's Wind. So I'm going to have Furor's Wind on my B button now. Or wait, no, not yet. So I want to set Furor's Wind in the Temple of Time. It'll be useful at the end. going to split for fire arrows. Just you watch. No. Alright, it's time to go to the final dungeon and defeat the final boss. Oh my god. Oh my god, don't do this again. That's why I equipped fish. To save a pause in case I failed. I don't know why I'm suddenly failing this all the time. No. Alright, here's the final boss. Defeated the final boss. Man, that was a tough fight. No, you can't hit the floor with hammer. I thought you could. Like, in my first run. I think it was my first run. Maybe it was practice or something. I had the intention of hitting the floor with the hammer to fall in, but it doesn't work. And I got really mad. Because I was thinking... Oh, wait, you can't? Oh, I didn't know it was just precise. Okay, I need to figure out how to do that then. Alright, time to complete the game.
Right in the fucking head! Yeah!
We did it, y'all. We beat the game. 100%. Sort of. So this is the credit scene where Link puts down the Master Sword and becomes a child, and he's clearly not a child anymore. And the reason the scene looks kind of glitched out is because the front room of Temple of Time is actually loaded, but Link is in the back room. So it's the unloaded back room portion. And, you know, adult Link is not supposed to be in this cutscene. Yeah, this is the secret ending to Ocarina of Time. The hidden alternate ending where Majora's Mask doesn't happen because of this next cutscene. Thanks for the sub, Epic Blue Sheep. And so now here, adult Link will meet child Zelda. Rip the timeline. Alright, that was fun. This category is really fun, I like it a lot. Still want to do a few more runs of this, try to get a decently good run overall. So I'll still be doing this for a little bit. I'm not gonna grind this out too much, but definitely expect more runs of this. Hope you enjoyed watching. Now it's time to go raid someone. And again, for people who haven't read the paste bin or like don't know what's going on, this is not normal 100%. This is a completely separate thing where some of the rules in normal 100% just don't apply. You just have to finish the game with everything in your inventory. And makes the run a lot faster.